Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah, episode 219. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sa Song.
Yo, this your boy, Jamie Tox.
Baby.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
All right. Shout out to my New Orleans folks out there. You feel me? We on our bounce music phase. You feel me? All right, you already know what you gotta do.
You know anybody from New Orleans?
I might. I love me a girl who give me a cold drink. Yo, their accent is top 10. Top 5, actually.
Yo,
shout out to my New Orleans
been
woman.
there? I'm wondering the way you playing this shit. Something's not right. How much they paying you?
Hey, if I pop out one day, let me be all right. All right. Please download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. Make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you need branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe everywhere. Rate us 5-star because that helps out with the algorithm. And keep subscribing to our YouTube. We are practically 8 subscribers away from 300. We try and get to that 500 mark by the end of this year so we can become YouTube partners. So keep showing love. Appreciate y'all. All right, fellas, episode 219. How we feeling this week?
Chilling.
All right, these guys are not ready to pod today, guys. So I guess I had to bring up the energy.
You got the energy.
Here.
How are you feeling?
No.
Nah, I'm actually angry right now because I'm Metro PCSK over here. Fuck Metro PCS over here. Had me on a phone for an hour and a half over here. Not that I have it, because I'm big Google Fi gang, but my mom lost her phone, so I was trying to help her out with that. And I was on my phone for an hour and a half. I'm like, this can't be customer service. And no offense, not on my Donald Trump shit. None of them niggas sound like they was. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's crazy.
But okay, you feel me? How about y'all?
Chilling. We got the link with the gang over the weekend. That was cool. And then, yo, Chris Brown the GOAT. Chris Brown.
Okay, I'll put that on the docket because I'll let you have the review later on during the music section. My man had row 9 over there close. He actually saw Summer Walker BBL up in person. So we're going to get into that when we get to the music section, though. But yeah, we did link over this past weekend. Shout out to, K Moolah. I forgot what Fab. I think she went by Fab when she came on here. Shout out to Fab for a nice warm up. It was a great event. We got to chop it up. You feel me? We took some pictures, but that shit not gonna see the light of day. Because those pictures was Basuda. But yeah, how was it, everyone? I know niggas wanted to clown me, so I'm leaving the floor open for niggas to clown me.
Yo, it was a good link up.
That's a fact.
Had some drinks. Got to be outside.
Shout out to the
good
Siggies.
music, good vibes.
They finally see that Brian's very wholesome and looking for a wife right now. Correct, guys?
Niggas weak.
Corny, bro.
Niggas
Supposed to
weak.
be living through you. You didn't even. It was a lot.
I'm looking for a wife.
I
I did that because I want you guys, so when they come here and say I'm a whore, y'all have evidence that Brian is looking for a wife.
That's not
It was
evidence.
the perfect opportunity to be a whore and to find a wife.
Sometimes, let's talk about it, gang. You feel me? Sometimes you just want to know that you got it. You feel me? I know some of you niggas, I know y'all shoot in the club, shoot in the gym, in the practice gym, but y'all don't do nothing with it, right?
We can't.
Just to let you know you still got it, right?
We can't do nothing with it. It's called child support.
No, I'm saying, you telling me over this last year, no girl, when you by yourself having flirt with you?
How old have I been by
Y'all some handsome brothers.
Thank you. But how old are we by ourselves if we not working?
I know them teachers is fat. You know.
Got him.
But yeah, I'm wholesome. I'm wholesome. You feel me? On front display. You feel me?
This nigga boring,
It
y'all.
was damn near throwing it at you.
That's a fact.
I know.
Yeah.
I just
Serve it
I
up.
ain't gonna lie. This is my problem. Let's have a little therapy session with Brian. That's my problem. Sometimes I just like to know a girl is just going. You feel me? I don't even want to even do it. I just like to know that I'm wanted. You feel me? Like I'm really a bad bitch. Like,
I know what the problem was. The problem was she speak English.
That was a great one. I give that to you. That was a great shot. That was a great shot.
That nigga said,
But you know, sometimes you just want to know, like, I'm still that nigga sometimes, and I felt that. You feel me?
could have felt other things as you was playing it, right? But I digress.
I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with you, that shit looked like a case at the end of the night. from the other two, yeah. But anyways, let's get into some. Well, what type of news over here? Our man, Colt 45, Colt 47 is going crazy in the DC streets. Political Slick, take it away.
If you haven't heard, Donald Trump has essentially militarized DC under his perspective of DC being having the slums and being dangerously unsafe, even though it's like at a 30-year low in terms of crime, nowhere near one of the most dangerous cities in America at this point. He's deployed the National Guard. He's had military forces. He's had the head of the Department of Homeland Security take over Metro Police. So it's real spooky. Like, they've enforced a curfew that's primarily in Black and brown neighborhoods. Suppression of just protests and people speaking out against him. We're in an authoritarian government right now. Like, that's where it's really sitting. I think you can't really deny that. And then there's like, you can take either angle you take is like, yo, shit is looking scary. It's looking quite scary.
Yeah, because you sent me a couple of TikToks of some content creators basically saying he's gonna make this like sort of a dictatorship, capitalist state, basically, where he just takes over. I'm really scared for the next election right now because I think we kind of joked about him. You know, there might be another election. He might sit here, mess up the amendment, and go for a third election. The way he's moved, Slick, this has only been
8 months.
Month 8. Only 8. This boy has done so much in only 8 months. I'm scared for what the rest of the 3 years gonna look like.
Like I said, on the short term thing, it's like this is a great distraction from the Epstein files and whatnot, and trying to get his name out of it. And
didn't Shorty get released from jail?
Just they put her in like a minimum security prison last I checked. I haven't looked at it in terms of just name Maxwell this week. But that's the low end of the spectrum. The high end of the spectrum is like, yo, democracy is dead. It's like my boy is bunkering up in DC. And I think you talk about election, we might not have another election, respectfully. Like, that's the radical side of everything, because the Republican Party has not grown a backbone to stand up to him about certain things. Right? It's like, it seems like everybody's being bought off. There's like one theory that they're trying to privatize everything in America so that the billionaires could come in and step in and save the day. If you look, like, every grocery is expensive. If you want to buy a house, expensive. Want to rent a property, expensive. What are they cutting Medicaid and Medicare? Just taking away hospitals, taking away money from federal funded programs for education, social welfare. So it's one of those things where it's like, yo, it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. And it's like, we're lucky if the midterm elections in 2026 go accordingly. We're lucky if in 2028 he's not like trying to force his way to stay. Because say he doesn't like who the Republican Party chooses, who's going to stop? If he's already enacted to have the DC police, the National Guard, etc., on his protection detail or working his policies, they like January 6th, they thought that was bad, and that was just a bunch of random rednecks. This is like armed and trained military people. That's like, all right, you're still commander in chief until there's a turnover, seizure of power. So it's real spooky right now. And just like I said, if you're in the DC area, like the curfew, just like make sure don't give nobody a reason to fuck with you. And I think the scariest thing is like he's made comments in lieu of trying to bring this to other major cities, talking about cities in Cali, cities in New York. Trying to he's mentioned about if Mom Donnie wins, we might have to take that. So he's going to see how much he gets away with in DC. And then push that to, other places that he doesn't agree with. And you see what's happening in California with Gavin Newsom. He's like, oh, y'all want to do all of that? You're trying to create more seats for for the Republican Party based on Texas, California about to be all blue. We about to redo everything. So it's like it's getting politically spooky.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Our generation, we need to be written in the history books, gang. We went through it all. we going to a second recession. We went through multiple health crises, crazy presidents. I ain't gonna lie. Our generation, we lit out there. But what's your thoughts about his revision of Christopher Columbus on PBS and how he's saying like slavery was not that much of a big deal?
His stupid ass cartoon. The idea of everything is like when you think about how authoritarian governments work, they're pushing their agenda, and it's like you take away freedom of speech. People can't go against what you say because that's when you become, that's when you're a martyr. That's when you're going to die or be removed, right? Mm-hmm. Now you say, how do you get children? What do you think kids? I'm gonna watch PBS. My kid can watch this. Whatever. It's access to everybody has it. So now you start changing the story. And the cartoon said something along the lines of slavery slavery's not as bad. We consider the other option was death. It's like what? Or slavery was common in many places.
Yeah,
that's true, nigga. But y'all literally went to a whole other continent and took people and built a whole country off their backs. And then when they finally got freedom, you had people trying to hide it. We went to war over their citizenship, right?
It's like just the civil rights movement. It's still 60 years ago.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things where it's like you can't be this dumb. But as I've said multiple times, the Civil War, at the end of the Civil War, the South was never properly punished. So there's a lot of people that still carry those same ideas, and now they're in power.
Thanks. I totally agree with you. Now, into other news, UFC has officially bought the rights, or at least got bought by Paramount for $7.7 billion for 7 years, which basically kills pay-per-view. All events will be available as part of the subscription. The previous partnership with ESPN is over. So this is now a new era for UFC and Dana White. What's your thoughts about this?
TKO's gonna keep making money. They racist too, but they smart. Pay-per-view is like how many people are really trying to put up to what's it called to watch a UFC fight. Now you pay your $10 a month for Peacock, and you got every UFC fight, and you got the archives to watch all the great fights. And you don't feel bad for ESPN because they got WWE, which has a bigger, consistent weekly fan base. So TKO just the rich get richer, and then they're trying to buy other wrestling companies so they can put them on other streaming. So pay-per-view is dead. Even when you think about boxing, the biggest fight we could possibly have, Canelo versus Bud, that's on Netflix. All right? So I think people are realizing like that pay-per-view model is outdated, so they're making a move. And it's like, as a fan of all these three different sports and activities, I'm not mad at it because I have those services.
All right. So I know I'll put this on the sports section, but we can up this. The NBA regular season schedule has been announced. So on Monday it will be Peacock, Tuesday will be NBC/Peacock, Wednesday will be on ESPN, Thursday Amazon Prime, Friday Amazon Prime and ESPN, Saturday Amazon Prime and ABC, and then Sunday ABC, NBC, and Peacock. So just speaking on just subscription base with Paramount and UFC, you're basically going to need about 5 subscription for the NBA season. What are we doing over here? Like, we're back to the old cable model at this point now.
We've been at the
and you need about $1,500 for the NFL season.
Oh, that too. Because I just saw that too, yeah. So it's like, streaming service was, at least for me, was a place where you can pay for what you want and watch, and it costs less than regular cable vision. Now it's more expensive than ever because now most of these people are merging together and doubling their prices, and the prices only stay for about a year until next year when they magically increase.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think it's like they saw it. Our generation's always at the beginning or the forefront of all these things. So when we caught streaming, it's like everybody still had cable. We was just watching YouTube. We was doing whatever. So then you got, this is a good show on Netflix. Oh, I could watch this. Oh, they got classic shows I used to watch. You could binge. So when some people was trying to move to that model, what do? They spend a couple of years taking some L's, getting some decent projects out there, things that people that want to watch, and then you slowly $1 here, $2 here, $3 here. And then what happened? Oh, people were still buying it? Oh, let's throw ads on this. We can make even more money. It's all capitalism. And because not only are people fans of these sports, people make money off of these sports through sports betting, streaming, broadcast, all those different things. So it's like yeah, they're gonna make it. They're gonna run it up on us. Just like you got to see, you gonna pay for it or you not. You gonna hit that website? What's that site, Tox?
Stream East.
chill before they shut us down, man.
You don't think they got y'all on the radar?
I don't pay for none of them shits, man.
I mean, if you have Amazon Prime, then you good. You feel me? Shout out to Amazon Prime.
And Prime don't give a fuck. They get their money regardless. They're like, oh, you got Amazon, you pay for it, you already got it. Watch it. So I'm not mad at that. Again, Peacock.
But it's like you got the Hulu and Disney, and I think Disney is gonna acquire a lot of streaming platforms very, very soon.
Whoa.
It's just like at this point you're paying $200 a month for streaming services.
Yeah. So you cut
especially if you want ad free.
Yeah, and they already took away they tried to mess up the password sharing. Like they want their bread.
This shit crazy, bro. It's like we try to run away from the cable shit, and then we back on that shit, basically.
But cable was ass. Respectfully, cable got to a point where like there was nothing on TV. So what was everybody doing? Watching random shows, and then they oversaturated the streaming apps to break them up to have exclusive content that nobody was paying for. So now they just share the same LPs, and it's like you just basically you got Netflix for what? Stranger Things or something like that, right? You got I have Peacock for WWE and Love Island. Like those are the two things I watch on Peacock. My favorite streaming service right now, honestly, I just realized YouTube Premium got movies. I was like, oh shit, we lit.
Oh yeah, and it's free too.
Yeah,
I stumbled upon it, so I'm about to watch it. My favorite streaming platform is Crunchyroll because I like watching anime, so that's why I don't buy and watching. But whatchamacallit, I don't even watch Netflix, honestly.
Netflix is dropping
because like most of the anime that's on Netflix are a season or two behind than on Crunchyroll. So it's like, why the hell am I only got it for the people who I let use my account. Really,
that's fair. I'm about to say Netflix come in handy for certain certain shows. And it's like you got a season, you watch it, and then you forget about Netflix for a minute, and then as soon as you're about to cancel it, something comes back that you need to see. So that's why.
Yeah, because right now, the show that I want to watch is the Tosin King with Sylvester Stallone. I'm hearing a lot of great shit.
Elite work.
Elite
work.
No, I've been watching. You know me. I've been watching shit on TikTok. I kind of watched like the first season through TikTok already, like through clips and shit. But like I started watching a little bit of season 2, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta actually really watch this shit from jump. But guys,
hold on, wait before you move on. Shout out to TikTok for putting me on to that new show on Tubi, Damascus. That shit fire.
Oh, with Martin Lawrence, why they say they working him to death? What's going on in that show?
It's an old show. So essentially, AMC had it in 2022, and they just decided not to release it. Like they made 6 episodes. So Tubi bought it. It's a really good watch. It's original. Ain't no slave trauma. It's just like, yo, man's is in a rough spot in his life, and his therapist, who is dark skinned Aunt Viv, gives him this little machine that lets him go through different parallel universes to see how his life would have been if he made different choices or followed different paths. So it's at 30 minutes. Yo, I'm not going to front the first episode. I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic or like drag it. Yo, that was the best laugh I've had in like 2 years. Like the last it's 30 minutes, like the last 12 minutes, bro. I was crying, like literally tears coming out my face. I watched it again the other day too. I laughed again. So I got 2 episodes left. Check that out. Y'all got it's Tubi is free. You know you're gonna have commercials, whatever. Fuck it. Tubi they got some good shit up there too. If you can deal with the what's it called, the commercials. They've licensed some dope shit.
Wait, Tox, you got any shows you want to recommend for the people?
I watch Smoke on Apple TV. Fire.
I need to invest in Apple TV because I've been hearing there's a lot of great shows there.
Apple TV got some fire shows,
but they don't promote it though.
Nah, they don't promote it.
They put too much money into the show, and they still win the awards. Because what they got, they got Shrinking that won some joints. Silo, fire. Smoke. The House. What's up? Your Friends and Neighbors, fire. What else? I'm overlooking a couple of obvious ones.
Severance is on there.
Severance is that. I was choosing that between that and HBO. Severance.
Have y'all seen Succession? Is it that fire?
Succession is good, but it's a slow burn at times. So it's like it's one of those shows you gotta pay attention to because every decision that they make, similar to what's it called? What's the joint? Similar to Severance, like you have to pay attention to it because everything is a callback.
Okay. Been hearing a lot, and I heard, and I've seen them winning a lot of awards.
Yeah, it's over now. But if you could sit through it, I'm actually trying to get myself to watch The Wire. I've finished season 1. I know everybody says
you never saw The Wire.
Every time I try, I get bored. So I forced myself to finish season 1 last.
Don't watch season 2. Don't watch season.
Apparently, shout out to what's Kevin on stage. He broke it down like why every season matters, and I'm like, I think I'm like 2 episodes into season 2, but I've been watching Entourage. That shit funny. So that's been my like wild show right now.
See, now the Wire is such a crazy ass show. Niggas was really killing niggas in bandos and putting cement on them and letting them niggas rot before the cops found. I ain't gonna lie, that was such a wild show. But guys, hold on. Major is this. We got a major conflict and a major question that needs to be answered that just came across our timeline this week, guys, and this is very, very important. Willow Smith went to her story and asked this a very important question where she was sitting here crying. And she was crying, guys, very emotional. She asked, "Who ate all the pussy, guys?"
How old is Willow?
She's like 20 right now.
She old enough.
Nasty. That little girl's whooping her
So, guys,
hair.
can you answer this question?
She's 25. She about to be 25.
Can you guys answer this question? Who ate all the pussy, guys?
That's why she asked. I don't know. Wasn't me. My beard don't even connect.
Is she gay?
She might be. She a Smith child. We don't know what's going on. Remember, Jada be wearing skirts.
They just out here. You feel me? I don't know. This is. I'm gonna support. I feel like coochie's getting ate out here. We don't know where they're getting ate from. You feel me? Shout out to my girls out here who getting their coochie ate.
You supposed to be eating them.
Yeah.
I'm looking for love. I'm looking to eat one coochie for the rest of my life, just like you guys. Okay, you know.
You're such a dick.
Yo, I just want to say, your homies want you to be a hoe so bad because they can't be a hoe. It's crazy. Well, I can't have what y'all have.
I just want you to. You gotta go out there to get it.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm
out here.
You gotta eat a couple cookies before you find the forever one.
You gotta go into a few before you find that right one.
You gotta find that grip. That forever.
To be a hoe
that forever grip.
Bad influence, guys. You thought your female friends. We always thought female friend groups make the girl be a hoe. It's the way around.
What did Shorty say at the party? She said, "I encourage all my friends to make bad decisions." Nothing we said was a bad decision. We said, "Nigga, go have fun." You don't got nothing to answer to when you go home.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Not to put too much for. I miss your wingman, son. Like, yo, bro, it was like Shaq and Kobe back in the day, gang. You had to get out the game that early. Shout out to the sis, though. Fuck with you heavy. You know, love you that you changed my man to a good. You made him a father and all that good stuff. Love you. My Haitian sister. But come on, son. You robbed me. Hold on. Homie court. Homie court. Homie court. Nigga, you robbed me of my 20s. Where were you, nigga?
In the house.
You robbed, like, nigga. You didn't even give us 2 or 3 years after college.
I didn't.
2 years of our prom.
I didn't. I left the game
You
early.
know how hard it is to sit here and run 2-mans or run in a group with niggas who's selfish. There's a lot of bogs out here. Niggas don't know how to do the you feel me? Like. You feel me? You got niggas like Tox out here who just out here just a lone sniper over here. Don't give a fuck about the group.
Yo, this is insane.
You know what chemistry we had, nigga? And you left me for dead.
Oh, sorry. Here. I was Calvin Johnson.
Oh my God, just the glimpse of last week was just like, I brought a tear to my eye. It was just like, I just used
the How I Met Your Mother move.
I felt like Chris Paul. It was like Lob City. Oh, just.
But you didn't score though. He sent you the lob.
I didn't want to score because I'm more mature and I'm looking for my wife.
Nigga caught the pass and passed it back. He was like, "Nah, you get it. No, I can't. I'm the point guard."
Nah, but I didn't want to score. But it's just that it was so easy to score. It was like we never did this. We haven't done this in like 10 years, and we was like back. It was like we went back in time. You feel me? Like you fucked up my whole day with that, bro. Because I was just like, I remember one time we was in Dutch. You know what? You know, we all grown and stuff over here.
And I said, I'm not going home. Watch.
All right, Sha'Carri Richardson. We didn't talk about this on these past episodes about her, alleged conflict with her boyfriend. She recently went and recorded a video discussing what happened, guys. And I want y'all a real opinion on this. Slick.
We know what happened.
Oh yeah, she said some wild shit though when they was talking to her. What she hit Shorty with? Shorty said, "He's the man." I was like, "What?"
But this is her apology video.
Oh, I just seen it. Hold on, I gotta find it. Wait.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but give myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is,
like, cut it off. This woman is lying through her teeth. I see the smirk. She gonna beat that nigga again.
I was gonna say, she might have hit him before.
She gonna beat that nigga before and after the video. I see the smirk.
Nah, that shit was wild. When she told the cop, "Yo, you arrested me, but he's the man." I was like, "Oh wow, we're lost in the sauce on this one, guys."
Yo, this is crazy over here. She was pushing that nigga around in that airport, and then didn't expect the cops. It thought, and she did thought the nigga pressed charges on her, like called the cops on her. I'm like, shorty, you in a public place pushing a man in the airport. You don't think the police is gonna come after you guys in a heartbeat?
Not in New York.
This was in New York? What you talking about? JFK, didn't they like arrest a woman off the airplane and put her in a stretcher because she was out here wilding?
Was it in New York?
Yeah, it was in New York. It was in LaGuardia.
Not on a man. Not a black woman on a black man.
Yo, but this is crazy though. Niggas don't care about us though. Niggas got DV over here. And niggas don't care. But let it be all the way around. Niggas will protest or whatever. But that nigga's gonna go back though. That nigga's gonna go back. One thing I know, he gonna go back.
Yeah, because he cheated on her. That's what happened.
How you know that? Don't put that on my.
That's what happened, bro. Because she said the nigga
How you
lied.
gonna do that to a black man?
The nigga cheated on her. Like that's why he shut up and he tried to save her. Like later on, like she's a great person. He cheated on her, and he just like, come on, bro.
No,
he cheated on her.
All right, Ari Lennox, for someone who's don't want to be on social media, I think she deleted all her accounts over here, Slick. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I think we reported that like last year. After she went away from Dreamville, whatever. She say here now, I've been hearing too much about her on social media, because now last week or so we talked about her and the Martin thing. Now she got something to say about Bernie Mac.
Oh, she do what she said.
I like to talk, y'all, and I like to think. Hell, I just watched the Bernie Mac stand-up a few years back, and I understand why he is a legend that he is, but I also couldn't help but to feel uncomfortable about some of his jokes, too. I like...
What's your thoughts?
She's stupid.
She's stupid for her?
Yeah, she's stupid. She's not stupid, but it's comedy, bro. If it's anything, comedians could say anything, and they gonna be fine.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, yo, you can't be looking at something in the past with these new world lenses. Back then, that was what comedy was, especially Bernie Mac. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he called his nephew the F word, he loved that little nigga. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, you feel me? And he was helping, you feel me, his sister out who was strung on drugs. So I don't know why you even looking at Bernie Mac. Like, Ari Lennox, please stop looking at old, you feel me? Because it's like, girl, you off social media, just release your neo soul music over here, your cocoa butter stuff. Okay, baby girl, stop.
Don't even release music. Just go away.
All right, man. Did you hear the new news about Anthony Edwards' baby mama?
How she want more money?
Yes, how she is seeking $500K one-time payment, an apology, and $55K annually for life on top of child support, so she can agree to the sole custody of the daughter. Mind you, she's 39, And
this is another stupid bitch. Her age is irrelevant to me. Like, we talking about a lot of stupid black bitches, to be honest. Like, huh? This might not go well. I forgot that part. Damn. Fuck. Bro, like, the nigga said he didn't want the kid. He don't even want custody of the kid. He paid out all his money. Now you mad because, like, see how child support can get people? So it could be a positive thing and it could be a negative thing. Right now it's working against her. Like, now you mad because you about to blow through the money because you're not responsible for the money. That's basically what she said. She said, I'm not responsible enough to have all that money up front.
Yeah, because what was it? 1.8 million for one
it's
time?
1.8 million. One payment, 1.8 million.
Are you talking about this dumb bitch Anthony Edwards shot up the club with?
That's what I'm saying. She's so stupid, bro. Like,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to call her bitch, but it's a bad play because I'm like, yo, you agreed to the initial terms, and now you mad 'cause you spent $100,000 already. On a
like, what are you doing? You should have just said that, like, or you should just put it in an escrow, put it in a trust, so you could have a certain amount each year for the child, specifically for the child.
But bro, she got another celebrity baby too, so I'm like, yo, you just fucking up the bag left and right. What are you doing?
Yeah, though she got a baby with a little baby.
She got a baby with a little baby. So you fucked up the bag twice.
Like, you just doing it wrong. And you trying to make a career on fucking celebrities, but you just doing it wrong.
And listen, I have zero respect for anybody that's moving like that. Any man that don't take care of his kids like on some real fuck shit, like if he just completely abandoned her, yeah, that's a different conversation. But a woman that's like, you are openly preying on these athletes and trying to live a lifestyle based off your vagina that you probably had like rejuvenation done like 7-8 times. Like, relax.
Facts.
Like, relax.
Facts.
It's okay.
When you met him, he was 21. Mm-hmm. He was 37.
21. He got a couple million. He's like, yo, I'm trying to get the pussy. What's up? And then you went through whatever, and then you thought you were gonna be set for life, and a judge agreed with him, and now you're trying to find a judge to agree with you. And it's like everybody already sees the content of your character and how you moving. So
and he told you to get the abortion. You didn't want to listen over here. You feel me? Like,
send the picture. That's some wild shit.
You feel me? Like, yo. But that's a lesson to us fellas over there. Yo, fellas, just because you got a little bread, gang, you feel me? Now you could get those girls that you always wanted. Still wipe that shit up, or get that vasectomy, gang. You feel me? Or get that new male birth control over here. You feel me? Pop one a day, keep the baby away. You feel me?
That shit gonna have you sweating semen. Don't take that birth control pill. You gonna take that shit like, why is he so greasy? I don't know, baby. I don't know.
Hey, as long as I ain't fuck them kids. Oh man, before we get to music, I didn't know these two people had beef because they are from two separate worlds. Have y'all seen the Cameron versus Omar Gooding beef on Twitter?
I sent it to you. That shit funny.
What they beefing about?
Can I ask a question before? Hey, time out real quick. You got beef with a nigga. In your attempt to clown him, are you going to pay him almost $10,000 in your attempt to clown him?
No, but why he paying him? I don't even know what the beef is about.
All right, I got you, B.
Before we got the video, you can load up the video because you set your camera on, and above that is Omar's response. But before that, Omar, because he's the older brother of Cuban Jr. So I think they was talking about him.
Oh, that name fucked you up. Say it again.
So anywho, they was talking about it, and then Cameron made a mistake by calling him Omar Cuban Jr.
Oh, you fucking up.
Real light mistake. Yeah, real light. This nigga Omar just really start releasing diss tracks on Cameron out of nowhere. Just
Facts.
3 diss tracks.
Nah, but
Cameron's like, yo, chill out.
Hold on. It's 3 diss tracks, but he dropped one. Cam said, "I play. I don't want no beef." He dropped another one. So Cam was making jokes at first, and Cam dropped a freestyle against him, and then this is how Cam was moving.
So a lot of people was like, "Yo, Cam, what's going on with you and Omar Gooding Jr.?" Here's what happened.
Cast it like no disrespect to anybody I'm talking about, when like Vin Ranger sitting around or Omar Gooding Jr. Y'all niggas sitting around like.
So that's what happened. I called him Omar Gooding Jr. And he's like, "That you calling me out my name? Cuba's the junior. How am I gonna be the junior?" And he made 3 diss records. They wasn't that bad. They was actually pretty good, to be honest with you. But I was like, damn, this nigga's bugging. So when I did my freestyle, I said, please don't mention me with no Omar Gooding. He did another record. Cool. So this while we working on It Is What It Is, Buffer like, Kim, we ain't got time for that, man. We got to finish. I said, Buffer's right. But I'm on vacation. So I threw up a post the other day like, yo, you a Nickelodeon kid. Stop playing with grown folks. So what do? He do another diss record. So you know me, I got a new way to play with niggas. Pause. Super pause. I'm going to start booking niggas. Because y'all broke. A lot of niggas is broke. I booked that nigga for $7,500 to do a movie for 3 weeks. He said I didn't. So you know what I did? I booked a nigga to do a movie that's never coming out. Like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Omar. That movie you flew to Miami for, it ain't no movie coming out. I booked you. And I was laughing at you behind the scenes. I was there. I was sitting there laughing at you. And you know what? Now you're coming on Revolt tonight. Because you signed the paperwork saying I could do whatever with the footage. You thought them niggas...
Yo, and then Omar responded like this.
Top of the morning. Hey, I have to, this is serious here because I got to address this right away because people call me. I have to send an apology. Hold on, give me a minute. I have to apologize for what I'm about to do to this nigga on this music. It's gonna be diabolical. First of all, thank you, brother. Thank you. You are next level. A free trip to Miami, $2,500 in my pocket to do some push-ups with my shirt off. Thank you. And knowing that garbage ain't coming out is even better. Show it on your little show all you want if you need ratings that bad. I'm almost 50, nigga. You think I give a fuck about man boobs and a titty? I never said I was in shape. Who gives a shit about that, nigga? I'm a grown-ass man, nigga. It was funny, though. I've been laughing. I've been with the shirt down, with the... I've been laughing all morning. My niggas is mad. Nigga, calm down, nigga. It's clear you're not a rapper no more. You've decided to give up rap and just try to crack jokes. No, I'm not coming on your show. I'm not helping your ratings no more. But thank you. No bullshit. Thank you. This is about selling. It's about selling records and you getting ratings. If you don't think they tuning in for what I'm about.
Nah, this shit had me dying earlier this week.
Now, you forgot one part, Slick. You forgot that Cam said, like, yo, I had Spanish niggas there, and throughout that whole time, they was just talking shit about him on set. I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga paid me $2,500 and I'm fat, he got me doing some wild shit in a movie, and he have it, I gotta crash out, gang. You
got paid for free for a movie that's not coming out for somebody to.
Did you see the footage of what he was doing in that movie? He was taking off his shirt, slapping his belly like he was a fat, like.
Alright. He got paid for it. He alright.
How, if a nigga did that to you, how would you respond?
I look good with my shirt off. I'm fine with it. We good.
He got paid for it, I guess.
Yeah.
$2,500, guys. It's not that much over here.
He got a free.
That dead ass don't have a problem with what Cameron did.
I feel like if he would have made Omar pay him for something or set up a play like that, set up a lick, it would have been funny. I'm like, you paid the nigga, and you are bringing more eyes to his product. You feel me? In this digital age, I mean, do we really think Omar Gooding can out-rap Cameron? Probably not. In my mind, I don't think so.
I don't know. Cameron still got them computers computing. You feel me?
Yeah, and the shooters, be shooting. But Omar Gooding, he making music. He getting a name. He might get a show out of this. He might get something. You might just put more money in the nigga pocket because he took the moment. He seized the moment. That's why I'm like, yes.
You know what? You feel me? We make smart guy. Fuck it. yo, we poop smart guy. You feel me? Get everybody back on the show. You feel me? Essence Akin, I love you still, baby girl. I still love you. You feel me? Bring back smart guy. Don't shake your head, Todd.
Nah, she's beautiful. I love Essence.
Okay, I'm about to say Essence is still amazing. She like 50.
She's 60 now, probably.
Thanks. Yeah. All right, man. Let's get to our music section. All right. Slick. The floor is yours. You just saw your GOAT over here.
That's the GOAT. Yeah, bro. Breezy Bowl. I've seen Chris Brown in concert before. It's a different element. This is my first time in any professional football arena. So the fact that I didn't think I'd see the day Chris Brown was doing arenas. And the fact that he went for 2.5 hours after it poured rain, did his whole set, did about over 50 songs. The mic was on. The brother was singing. All that he don't be singing, he be lip singing. Like, nah, the nigga was singing. Dancing. He had the dancers out there. Shout out Taylor. Hi, Taylor. But, yo, it was probably just experience wise.
Did she pull her panties down?
She did it. She did the thing.
Shout out to you, baby girl.
But like 100%. Like I think it was probably I enjoyed concert. But this was like immersive. He did the shit with the wires flying around the arena. And I think it's just like as a fan, he did deep cuts. He did In My Zone records, mixtape records, features that you wouldn't expect him to do. It was the first time he brought out Tyga. It was the first time him and Bryson Tiller performed. It Depends as a unit. So it was definitely just a great time. And yeah, man, like he's like honestly, I saw Usher's residency. That was dope. It was intimate. You appreciate that. But I just think like for how Chris gave up this show, I was like, yeah, man, you got it. Out of the R&B dudes, you might put on the best show. Because Usher shit was immaculate. If Usher shit was a 9.4 for me, this might have been like a 9.8. And it might have just been where I was seated too. That might have had an impact. But I just feel like the songs he was singing, like we sang the whole fucking night.
So do you think Drewski was right by calling him our Michael Jackson?
The only problem with that, I think, is that does Chris have a Thriller? I think in terms of entertainment factor, yeah, because he's going to go out there like, again, I would say out of the 2.5, almost 3 hours he was on, like he was performing, like his music was playing, he probably only wasn't on stage for maybe 10 minutes of it. So for somebody that had to go 3 hours to dance,
that's that good Colombian talks. Yeah, that good Colombian.
Leave that man alone. We got to talk about your man's in a minute too, Drake Wiley.
I'm ready to argue, but
Drake
for that, but I support the Chris Brown show. I think he's been doing really well, and he's been getting a lot.
I need the obvious track. I need that record to drop, man. I need the CDQ.
He played any new music?
Nah, it depends on the newest song he played. But there's been he's been playing new music at the after party. But I'm a dad. I had to come home. But he's been playing some shit in the club. So I need at least the 2 songs I heard. I need those ASAP, pronto.
Hey, shout out to Chris Brown, man. Alrighty. Like you alluded to, man. The court case between Drake versus UMG is heating up, Slick, and it got the internet on frenzy because part of the documents that's been submitted, Drake is asking for the court to find basically the domestic violence allegations and also to see if Dave Free is actually the father of Whitney's kids.
That was nasty. That's nasty as fuck, bro. I'm a Drake fan, but that shit is nasty.
Nah, I'm here for it.
Is that even real?
Because one thing people forgot in this court document is he's asking for the same thing too. You could pull my card, you could search whatever I got, and he also asked for Kendrick's contract too, which they did give, but it was 22 pages of bunch of redacted information.
Yeah, the contract is fair because I'm like, you trying to see like, was there incentives for them to have an agreement to push the song like that and devalue him? That's fair. You talking about? I want UMG to prove the fact that his man's is his child's father. Like that's OD.
Who's really living in their rap, Slick? Whose raps is real?
This is
whose
nasty.
raps is real? We gonna find out. Is his raps
nasty,
real or
dog.
my raps real?
That's nasty, dog.
Because I know you beat that bitch, and I'm gonna find her, and we gonna report it over here.
That's nasty work, big dog.
Am I really a pedo? Can you prove that in a court of law?
I mean, Drake.
I'm about to prove if Dave Fee is really the father of your kid right now, and I'm gonna find that girl from Las Vegas that's been hiding out too. I'm here for it, Slick.
There are certain
after this year, after what the culture did for him, I understand that he no longer has no regards for the culture. Y'all dropped him plenty of times. Y'all showed y'all ass a lot. If he wants to go for blood, get him. Get him.
That's nasty, bro. Like I said, going against UMG, proving what's obvious about the botting and stuff like that, cool. That's fine. Like that's who your beef is with. They tried to tank your career over money. Great. Kendrick was the spokesperson for it. Great. The kid shit, leave the kid out of that.
I lost. Wait, what about Adonis? You made me said I have a fake daughter.
That's that.
You talked about my son. Yo, your dad should die. Your grandpa fucked up and all that. You think I'm not coming after? I'm not going back for more for my child over here.
I'm just in the court of law. Like it's rap speculation versus like, yo, I want the real. Like, come on, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Who's really living in raps? He said it in Heart Part 6. I got facts on my side. What do you got?
Whoever his mole is at UMG, if this shit comes out to be true though, like his mole at UMG.
So now that's a question I want to ask y'all too. Now, if it's true that the domestic violence shit is really true, I don't think the Dave Free shit is true. I don't think so. I hope because
how would the record label
that would be more.
How would the record label prove that? That's why I'm like telling UMG, like, because you're not suing Kendrick, you're suing the label. How would the label have that information to provide? That's why I'm like, this is nasty. It's getting real dark. It's getting real murky.
Hey, but he said y'all can investigate him too. Y'all, UMG can ask for all his info. He's being an open book for himself too. So if UMG want to expose him, and he also said that they could talk about his contract too. He's laying it all on the line. So that's why I respect it, because it's not like he's asking for all this information on his side and he's holding all the card in his hands. No, he's saying like, yo, yeah, I'm asking for all of this, but hey, y'all feel free to step in my area and get anything y'all want too. I'm not living in no fear.
I don't think the courts are going to go through a lot of that. They're going to probably stop it at some point. So like, what's the outcome here?
Hey, bro.
What do you get out of this?
You made me lose 200 M's. And you made me also lost collaboration, because we know personally of people who said their company was having like a little collab with OVO that canceled it because of this situation. We personally know someone that said that. So he lost business, and people still using the pedophile stuff against him to this day. Burn the whole city down. You call me a pedophile, say I got a fake daughter, you got all that, I'm burning the city down. And I know you, Slick, if you was in the situation, you petty as a motherfucker. You gonna burn the city down. Maybe not this way, but you gonna burn the city down in your own way too.
Whatever, nigga.
Niggas made you lose 200 M's, Slick. 200 M's.
Yo, and that's why I said his beef is with UMG. If you want Kendrick's contract and get the explicit language showing, okay, they were in a legally binding agreement that UMG was going to pour every resource into making sure that he defamed Drake, cool. The kid shit, though, that's nasty. The DV shit, I'm like, you want to prove your shit was right, and they's covering up because I'm like,
but they have to, because that's what he said in the track. If he didn't say that in the track, they probably, but they can't ask for the DV and not ask for the Dave Free stuff, because that's what UMG has been using in the court too, saying that Drake made that allegation. So they have to ask for it.
Oh, you actually read this shit. You're like, oh, he got to prove his point. Okay, all right, nigga, you got it.
I've been waiting. And also Drake put out that nice little stuff. I know what you did last summer. Vest on episode 3 might be tomorrow, Slick.
I'm here for the music. I just like, damn, bro. Like, he don't give, like you said, he don't give a fuck about the hip hop culture no more. Not say it's like, all right, I'm gonna just do me. He gonna still sell out. He's still gonna have hit records. People still gonna fuck with him. Like, but it's just like, in the court of internet opinion, he's cooked.
But he's always been cooked though.
Oh, he's cooked now.
But yeah, I agree.
Embroiled.
Alrighty. In the New Orleans Mall, shout out to them because they had an excellent interview with Chance the Rapper. I think.
Yo, y'all see what Chance said about him catching the dub from Shorty at Carnival? He said that was the calmest one I got. I just shouldn't have smacked her ass. We was already separated.
Yeah, but he was right though. At that moment, we didn't know he was still together with his wife. He was separated. That did make them look a little crazy though. But that was an excellent interview. I think everyone should go check that out. But in one of their segments prior to that, they had a Patreon episode when they talked about what next major artist is about to fall off. Now they did say Travis Scott, and Maul said Cardi B. What's your pick? What's the next major artist that you think might fall off?
Drake.
We gonna ignore him. He a rage beta. What you got, Slick?
I can't say Drake just off the strength of like he's still like, even if niggas stop fucking with him, white people love him. So he's gonna be good regardless. He might be better than good because he can make even more music, and they actually buy the shit. I kind of agree with. I'm thinking about who's a star, and I think their point was great. Like Travis is like musically, I didn't like the last two projects. Yeah. The best thing about the last two Travis, like the Astroworld was great. Jack Boys 1 was cool, but Jack Boys 2, ugh. The last album, I'm like, what was it?
He had Glorilla. What a Robin over the wall. I know that was trash.
I think that was a good point because he's created such of to some of these little niggas. He's Kanye. He's their Kanye. Yeah. Like the clothes, the fashion, the collaborations, the production. Like you're gonna get something that sounds crazy, and it just does. It sounds uninspired. Like even like they said, like yo, you only get #1 records and albums because you bundle all the music you make, you bundle it with clothes. The kids are buying a sweatshirt and you attaching 4 albums to that shit. Like they're gonna change the rule because of him. So I think that makes sense. Cardi, can you really say fall off? It really was lightning in a bottle. And we keep it a stack.
Yeah.
From Love and Hip Hop and Instagram and videos on Tumblr, her stripping, like to where she blew up to. It was like you didn't think that was gonna happen like that. We all fucked with Cardi, and we still all fuck with her personality. Like even Travis, you can't say much about his personality. Like Cardi, she could drop this album and then go back to just making Instagrams and TikToks.
Yeah, but you already know niggas is ready to cook this album that's coming out in September. Niggas is ready to cook this shit.
It's going platinum week 1. It got whopping outside.
It's going platinum, but you already know niggas is gonna criticize her OD because first of all, you waited damn near 10 years to drop this second album.
She had 3 kids. She alright.
I know, but I disagree with it. I think she's gonna do it, but I could tell people are going to go there with hate first, especially how music is consumed now. If shit not hitting off the first 30 seconds, shit trash. That's what niggas gonna do.
I would say that Atlantic has too much invested in her to not give her the proper beats and stuff like that. I think the flow of her this might not go well. Actually, it's not even a bad take. I feel like there's a lot of female rap. The problem with female rap is longevity. Every season it's a different one. That's why I give Lotto credit because her shit still sound fresh. She's still doing it. She's figuring out ways to stay fresh. I want to see what Meg about to do.
She looking good doing it too. Shout out to you, Lotto.
Who else? Flo Milli about to come back out. Her shit was fire.
I'm fucking with Flo Milli because she fuck with Haitians. Shout out to Flo Milli.
But anyways, yeah. So we'll see.
My take is Future.
Nah,
Future is going to be the next major artist to fall off.
He's the Hove of Atlanta. He's good.
He's been saturating the market for the last 2 or 3 years. He had the double album with Metro. Then he released 2 other mixtapes. Shit not hitting the scene.
Yeah, but it's still Future.
They all did well. What are you talking about?
Not the mixtapes.
Mixtapes
like a single.
well.
Like what, the demon shit? My man's a demon. Wild little demon.
You play that shit outside.
Of course, Atlanta's gonna play Future, but I'm thinking it's not hitting as March Madness, Future. That you feel me? Like
nobody that was popping in that era is still hitting the same.
Not even Drake.
Yeah.
You keep trying to rage bait over here.
No. But that's what's the last Drake song that came out that had like Nokia had legs, right? But it's like, what's the last song that took over the world? And granted, that might be suppression from the label too, but like you think about Drake albums 1 through 4, that nigga was putting out gold.
And we in different times though.
But it's the same rule applies to Future. We in different times, and he's a different person. He's hundreds of millions of dollars.
All the songs from Drake still standard for fake. All the Future songs. Do you listen to anything from those double albums?
I didn't listen to
We don't, but somebody does.
Yeah, I still play the shit with Puffin on Zooty's album. I played that. I listened to that album the other day. That's fairly recent. That's what 22.
What about you, Tox? Any artists you think are gonna fall off? Major artists, because I know it's Little Baby.
He fell off already.
Yeah. Little Baby fell off already.
Yeah,
he trying to rob niggas on stream and shit.
And also, this shows me that we don't really have too many superstars. We have stars, but we don't have nothing. We don't have no superstars. So the whole who's gonna be the next big 3, that shit is dead. Because I know people keep trying to bring that up. Who's gonna be because we're gonna talk about Jid, about his new album, and I know people are trying to propel him to that, but in this day and age in social media, we can't have that big 3, and social media doesn't allow superstars, at least hip hop superstars, to be made anymore. Like who you think? Because the only two people that we was putting up there, but they kind of fell off their own was Little Baby and the Baby. Those are the people. Those are the two artists of the last 5 years that we was gearing up to put them on top, and that shit just faltered.
It's not even that. I think it's the people have to. It's hard to make money in music business right now. Like I ain't gonna front. I'm the most interested I've been in the Baby in a while because of his fucking cooking TikToks. Them shits is fucking funny. But musically, I can't tell you shit he put out in the last couple of months. And that's the thing. It's like you get to get in character. You're not getting the character and the music. Like if Cardi album hit, she's still up there. She's still Queen Bee. You feel me? A lot of these artists aren't putting that time in to cultivate those fan bases, or it's like it's a digital fan base that don't really count because it's like, all right, cool, I can fuck with you 1 minute, and then you did what? What you tweeted a couple years ago? What you did at this event? Now we can't fuck with you. So it's tough. I don't think we're gonna see another rapper. Like there's not a lot of care being put into this next group. You feel me?
I agree. Now, real quick, I didn't listen to these albums, but just in case if y'all did, we have new album coming from Bryson Tiller, Gunna, JID. What's your thoughts? Did y'all get to listen to those albums, and what do y'all rate it?
Bryson shit was cool. It's the B-sides section. That was the shit that made me mad. I thought I was getting the full album, like the double album.
Yeah, wasn't he on his sexy drill shit for majority of the album? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he was definitely rapping most of it. That got like I give it a B minus. I think they were. I deleted like three of the tracks, but the ones I kept was pretty good. He got some good features on there. He kind of his melodies just go through pretty well. So I like it for what it was. Will I go back to it a lot? I don't know. I played a couple of songs over the weekend up until this right now, so we'll see. Okay. I played some of Jid's production quality, of course. Bar is always up there. I gotta sit through the whole thing. I didn't listen to Gunna yet because it's 23 songs. I'm like, I don't want to hear Gunna for 23 songs right now.
Yeah, I don't
know. You fit this shit though. Go on now.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I know there's some joints on there, but I was like, all right. I'm gonna listen to Tiller. I'm gonna listen to Jid. I'm gonna listen to T.A. Thomas. I got a couple people. I'm listening to my R&B shit.
Okay, what about you, Tox?
I listen to Jid. Jid's fire. I didn't listen to Gunna yet, and I listen to Bryson. Bryson's cool, but it's like you said, it's the B-sides. It's the disc 2. So we'll see what disc 1 is hitting for when it comes out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My top album of the year is gonna look shaky because
Clip's got the top album. Clip's got the best album.
Nah, they saying Jid might be up there.
Nah, listen,
and Alfredo 2 is fighting. Alfredo 2, they giving a lot of love to Alfredo 2.
Still gonna be Clips.
But fuck, I got Carter 6. I'm like, fucking with you. Let's get to sports. Let's get to sports. All right, we talked about the NBA TV schedule, but what's good with your man Michael Porter Jr. over here with gambling over here, bro?
Nah. He sold his brother out. He violed his brother out. He's like, his vice was gambling. My vice was girls. I was like, nigga, now we gotta fight. Because I ain't gonna hold and I'm going to jail. He said that shit on like 4 platforms. Yo, we gotta fight. I don't condone I'm a pacifist of the group, but yo, sometimes you gotta smack a nigga. And he been special since he was in college. Like I remember when he's getting pre-drafted and he was out here talking crazy. I was like, boy. And now he on the team. If Cam Thomas take the qualifying offer, which he most likely is, because that nigga's bugging what he thinks he's worth. He's about a $22 million player. He want 40. My boy, I get it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You gonna turn down that 15 to 20, and they're gonna blackball the fuck out of you. But now MPJ's on the team. That nigga he wilding too. But son, MPJ's on the team. We could take 20 shots a game. I ain't gonna fry. I might draft his crazy ass.
But he said this about sport betting. Think about it. If you can get all your homies rich by telling them to bet 10K on my under, this one game, I'm going to act like I got an injury and they all get a little bag. Some people come from nothing and they think like that.
But that nigga's, the part that I'm like, y'all have to understand. Like, boy, nobody's expecting Jonte Porter to score fucking 5 points. You're not supposed to fucking be playing. That's the part where I got mad when I was like, you read the report? The niggas bet $80,000 on Jonte Porter's under. Yeah, y'all stupid niggas got caught.
He was on the Toronto Raptors. What you thought niggas
He was the 9th or 10th player off the bench. Think about that. If you see a bet, like if it's a parlay, cool. Like you just threw some shit that had crazy odds to boost your shit because you know everything else is guaranteed. Cool. It was a solo bet on Jonte Porter's under for $80,000. Y'all niggas deserve to get caught.
Yo, hold on. It's like, hold on. Fuck it. Let's get an NBA homie. We don't gotta do that crazy. We don't gotta put 80K on a nigga. Like, what, a good 5K? Start off small, right?
If depends on who the nigga is. Does he play 20 minutes a game? Then you could make. That's probably a fair.
Who are the Knicks?
I'll say I don't know if Mike Brown playing.
Josh Hart. Yo,
I love him, but I hate him. You know how I feel about Josh Hart. He's the first on my trade list. I'm sorry, Josh. You're a good person, but you know, I would never bet my money on you ever.
Oh man!
Even though timeout, that you just brought up old wound. Remember that night him and LeBron had triple doubles, nigga? Niggas was cashing out. I'm so mad.
Oh, facts.
All right, let's go.
Real quick, Shedeur Sanders' preseason debut was a success. 2 touchdowns, even though right now he's suffering from a slight injury, and I don't think he's going to be ready for game 2. But what y'all thought about Shedeur Sanders' preseason debut? Did y'all put your Shedeurs up?
Yeah, man.
No.
He played good, but it ain't changed shit. He's still 4th on the depth chart.
Damn.
I'm wrong?
You were not wrong, but that shit was crazy. Because I'm like, this nigga did way better. I ain't gonna lie. New Orleans Saints, I'm gonna pray for you guys. Like, y'all literally didn't draft Shedeur for that nigga Tyler. That nigga threw a pick 6. I ain't gonna lie.
They probably still end up with Shedeur. They're gonna have to release or trade him, so it makes sense.
And I ain't gonna lie, the Giants, Jackson Dart, I was gonna shit on you guys this year for not drafting Shedeur, but he might be decent. Give him a year or two under Russell and my boy Jameson. He might be good though. But what y'all thought about
the play next year? Jackson Dart's gonna start next year. He might start some games this year.
Yeah, depending on Wilson. But any notable teams stand out? You feel me? During this first week of preseason, we do got our fantasy league starting up soon. Yes. Shout to for Slick for creating that. But any preseason, Cam Ward, you did all right. Fucking with you, even though you wilding saying you got your receiving core is top 5 in the league. You bugged the fuck out.
He's supposed
you got a nigga who addicted to gambling.
You got one receiver.
You feel me? Like, you better make sure that nigga is not on no sporting apps, because that nigga will get suspended again. But Tox, any notable standouts from you?
Nah, nothing really this first preseason game. I'm just ready for the season to start. But everybody looks good. The Giants look really good.
The Jets, go on now.
The Jets don't look good, but okay.
Hey, you a hater.
The Jets do not look good.
You a hater.
Bro, son was running for his life. My son Phil's scored a touchdown because he was running for his life. The Jets do not look good, bro. I feel bad for the Jets.
All right, let's just talk about OBJ's fake retirement. So Adam Sheffield, or whatever his name is, reported that OBJ was retiring. OBJ had to take it on his Twitter and be like, "Yo, Cap, I ain't ready to go yet." Do you think there's a team that might sign him, or do you think it's time for him to hang it up?
Somebody definitely gonna sign him.
Yeah,
but
he can still play.
Probably mid-season.
Yeah, he can still play. I mean, he had a devastating injury, but remember the last time he was really OBJ was that Super Bowl. He was gonna be MVP if he ain't tear his ACL.
Well, that's offending.
And he ended up getting a ring.
Yeah, so he got the ring. He got the accolades early on. He's just the right situation. Is he an every down receiver? Probably not, but he could be your third or fourth receiver.
It was just a devastating injury and some off the field antics.
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah,
too many
he did have that booger sugar incident in Paris, right?
Yeah, too many Diddy parties, but he'd be all right.
Yeah, all right. Let's get to our song of the week. All righty. If you listen to this on YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app, which you could download on iOS and Android, or you can find our previous song of the week on our previous playlist or our Spotify music playlist. Shout out to Lecrae and Miles Minnick all time. I might be playing some more Christian rap on here. All right. That was our song of the week. If you like our previous song of the week, you could look at it at Apple Music Playlist or our Spotify Music Playlist. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite. Slick, drop
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right. You ain't know who we're sponsored by. The one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Hey, shout out to Wendy. And also shout out to our homegirl Team Money with the pregnancy. Shout out to you, baby girl, over here. All right, this week's TSA, fellas. So, Tox, you texted us during last week about Ronaldo's engagement, and then you had a couple of questions about marriage, and just I think someone is hinting at something. So, if someone is listening to this, get ready. So, Tox, take it away.
Nobody hear that shit. What you mean? Y'all ain't see that ring? Y'all saw that ring? That shit took up that bitch's whole finger.
But you asked a lot of questions in the group chat. You asked the timeline to get married, ring costs, big wedding versus small wedding, eloping or versus everyone involved. What you trying to allude to, good sir? You know,
I ain't trying to allude to anything. This is the shit that we laugh about in my household. What are you talking about?
So what's your thoughts, man? You brought this up. You put this on the docket. He did, right, Slick? I'm not bugging.
Introduce us to the folks. What's the line of question? How are we going through this?
All right. So speaking of engagement, he actually balled out on that ring. That shit. He shouldn't wear that outside.
He worked like a Billy. Of course he did.
So what is the timeline to get married? How long they been together for? Like mad long, right?
2016, they said. Was that it?
Yeah. So what's the timeline to get married?
Is there
Slick, you didn't propose to your girl until what?
It's a while. Probably
like 8 years in, right?
Yeah, but we was also young. We was like 22, and I keep it a stack. I don't believe in a timeline to do it. I don't look at marriage as anything that has like what's the proper word? Like there is no right or wrong time. You feel me? You do it when you feel ready. I think when you're going,
you can't tell women that. You can't get that.
You can't. But you just gotta live with. You have to be able to navigate how they deal with that. Because again. This might not go.
Society pressure on.
Yeah, not societal pressure, and it's just like the idea. A lot of people want the story. I'm not one. I'm not. I can give you storybook moments, but I'm never going to adhere to the story of it because sometimes the story isn't authentic. You feel me?
Yeah. Funny thing about it, my homeboy with his girl. Shout out to my boy T. He put her on a schedule. He was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna be pressured. Out in 3 years." And you feel me? In those 3 years, we're gonna see what goes on. I was like, this nigga pimping.
That's not pimping. That's
put a girl on a schedule.
Nah, that's transparent. Because I think again, there's the story of it. Like everybody has that idea in their head of what their life should be, how the story should go, and there's the reality of it. If you adhere to the story, there's no either way. There's no guarantee how engagement, marriage, everything's gonna work out. Period. Longevity, whatever may have you. But if you got to the reality of it, it's like, all right, there are certain things that you might want to know as a man. She might want to know as a woman as you're working through that, as you're growing. And it's like you can make that commitment, like, yeah, let's get engaged. Like, I'm here, like, I'm with it, I'm ready. But it's also like, then to take the next step as according to the doc, it's like, all right, bet. We got engaged, and what's like the plan of wedding? What's happening in your life? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to elope? Do you want to do destination? You want to do it here? It's a lot that goes into it. And in the world we live in today, it's kind of tough to navigate those things if you're not Cristiano Ronaldo or somebody that's a big baller.
Now, am I toxic for thinking, like, if you with a shorty for a long time and she start pressuring you for marriage, if you tell her, like, all right, let's go down to City Hall and get married, if you that, would that be like a toxic thing to say then?
It's not toxic. I think there's a line of question. I think you should also ask, like, what is the rush?
Exactly, because it's like, because a lot of time I've seen that, because I think we talked about it about 2 years ago. Remember, Pressure? What was that Brooklyn artist? Wait a minute. Wait, Pressure, Fresher. And he had that reality show, The Love and Hip Hop, with his wife, and his wife was talking about how she wanted to spend $150K. Yeah, $150K on the wedding. And he was like, yo, we trying to focus right now. We trying to grind. If you really want to get married, we're going out in City Hall. And she spazzed out. I ain't no City Hall type of bitch. You feel me? And it made me think like, oh, you trying to get married because you feel like it's the next step of our relationship, or you want the aesthetic, or you just want the wedding.
But to play devil's advocate in that situation, what if he's buying all the cars or the jewelry or always partying? So you could spend all the money on that.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
if
fair.
I want 150, and you a rapper, or a celebrity, a B-list celebrity, but still a celebrity nonetheless. If I want to spend $150,000 on a wedding, why not?
Hey, this is for my career. I gotta look good. I gotta keep up appearances. I'm buying this car not because I really want to buy this car. It's because I'm a rapper. I gotta fake it till I make it type shit. That's
not
what they were saying.
necessarily, because not all rappers have to.
But
buy
Fresh,
those
he was one of those boisterous type of rappers who
by choice. See, that's by choice.
That was prior to them getting together, I believe.
That's by choice.
So what y'all want? Y'all want a big or small wedding?
It depends. I don't necessarily. It changes every day.
I think
for me.
Wait, you don't fuck with people, or it's too many people?
Nah, it's like it depends. Like I don't know. Like she doesn't have much family, so like to make it equitable, should I have a lot of family? We're very to ourselves. Should we just go somewhere and do it alone? I don't know yet. Or just make it a destination wedding and just invite 20 people.
I'll lean towards the destination. I think that's probably just like, I was like, make it a vacation for yourself. Everybody, I see y'all when it's time to do ceremony. After that, y'all niggas have fun.
I need a big wedding. Unfortunately, I know way too many people, and I already know too many people will feel some type of way if they're not invited to my wedding.
Respectfully, fuck.
I already know.
But you're doing it for other people. You're not doing it for you and your partner.
Wedding is for other people.
Well, don't have a wedding.
Yeah. Fuck it. Have a party.
If I could save money, hell yeah.
Don't have a wedding. Take it to City
Hall.
And then go on a vacation.
Because I'm just thinking from my mom. She's going, Haitian mamas got to invite the whole Port-au-Prince and the whole East Flatbush over here. And then I got fraternity. Then I got college folks. Then I got some high school folks I'm still really, really cool with. Yeah, on my side alone might be over 200 people.
But what if your partner doesn't want a wedding like that big of a wedding?
Yeah.
Also, now that's another question. Now, is the wedding for both of you? Because a lot of time women is women's vision of their wedding. Do you guys feel like y'all have an input on your wedding instead of just on the outfit that y'all choose?
If you want to input,
yeah, you're not just gonna spend the money and say this is my way or the highway.
But that happens a lot.
It does happen, but that's again storybook versus reality, and it depends on where you at too. Don't be going.
They made a whole show. They made a whole show called Bridezillas off of that.
Because I feel like as a man, like we don't really want to deal with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but if there is a man that wants to be involved and deal with that kind of stuff, they're gonna want to have their input.
That's true.
But traditionally, like men don't want to deal with that. It's like I don't really want to deal with it, but I have inputs that I would put into it. Very minuscule, but I don't really want to deal with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My suit color, I'm not going with black.
That's fair.
But you gonna wear white?
I look like Jesus coming down the main lawn. What? I don't know. I was gonna be white. I was gonna. It
was gonna be blue.
Fuck you. Yeah, I was gonna do blue.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna do blue.
Mm-hmm.
See, you think about your wedding though. I've never thought about my wedding.
Not because recently, it's coming. Shout out to my boy Requiem. It's gonna be 1 year in September of his wedding, and his wedding really inspired me. He did it in Long Island at this nice little venue. I was the best man, and it was really great. How it was all set up, and I was like, it was very outdoorsy, and it was by the river. by a lake. I fake want that too. So I've been thinking about my wedding since then.
I love weddings though. I love weddings. I love bachelor parties. I've been waiting, but I'm just waiting for.
Yeah, one of y'all niggas come on now. Ain't we supposed to be taking a trip for you, Slick? Get to it, man. You got a job now. Set it up.
I had a job before. Fuck, everybody was out playing with me.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to go.
Oh, we waiting for you, gang. You ready? You ready to take that next step already?
Yeah, I know.
Stop using that kid as an excuse.
I'm not.
Yo, my ribs.
You put natural or lab grown. So I'm thinking you're talking about the diamond. Which one did you go with? Slick?
Natural, but I think going through lab grown is not bad either. I think it's being able to kind of see, like, you know, what's the price point, what you want it to look like, especially. That's important because if you really break it down, it's all the same shit. It's all going to pass every same test. It's just like if she has a ring that she wants and you want to kind of, again, though that storybook moment, buying the ring, presenting the ring, like that's something that, you know, people remember all the time. So it's like if she knows what she wants, you get her something like that. But lab grown, like you're gonna get, it's much more economic.
Now, a question I have for both of you guys: when do y'all start taking trips around the jewelry store with your shorty? Because that's how y'all do the whole find the ring size and find out what type of cuts she likes. When did you take that trip to the jewelry store with your shorty and you started seeing what type of rings
it's a random
she
date.
Fucks with?
A random date, but early on.
Okay.
If you like a girl enough to buy her jewelry, you can take her to the jewelry store, and then she gonna tell you.
Of course, they already know a princess cuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
ring size XYZ.
Yeah, like I was like, all this goes into this. All right, cool, whatever, nigga. Just write it down in your notes and come back to it. Revisit it when the time comes.
But you know what? I would. Speaking of just a destination wedding, I think I would like that because a lot of shit get covered when you do destination wedding, like the catering and all that. And it's a nice little spot too, because I was supposed to go to one in Mexico, but they decided to take that money to do a down payment on the house, which I support them. Shout out to Sarah and shout out to her. They did a great job with that part. But I wouldn't mind doing maybe not Mexico because Mexico's a little crazy, but like
but you're doing a resort. Remember, the resorts are tourists. They're accommodating for tourists, so you shouldn't have to worry.
You sound like you getting married soon, my brother.
This is you. You the one that's really into this.
I told you I'm looking for love over here. So shorty's hit my line. I'm over here. You feel me? Unlike these niggas over here, I'm ready to be loved.
I'm loved. I feel love.
Yeah,
I'm in love. I feel love.
I'm fucking with you. Yo, you can load up this next TikTok, Slick, misled. But Tox, I think you probably had this notion, right? You ever got with a shorty, right? And you kind of like clipped, and you was like, "Damn, that was like easy." And you say like, "Damn, sure, you might be easy," but whole time she was plotting on you. Play it slick.
Since I cracked on the first link, I'm easy. I said, okay, well, since you let me crack,
wait, what the hell?
Doesn't that mean you easy as well? She said, no. She said, no. She said, since I cracked on the first link, I'm easy. I said, okay, well, since you let me crack.
Yeah, she was
Have you had? You feel me? Like you thought you set up the play, but whole time you got led into the trap. Has that ever happened to you?
I love to be trapped. Trap me.
What's the fuck?
Call me easy. Call me easy.
Don't you feel like you want to work for it a little bit? Doesn't that help your ego a little bit? Like you feel like you?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm lying.
Slick,
I'm lying. No, I do like to work. But I'm not gonna complain.
Like it's not work. I want to feel like nigga, it was me that got this coochie. Like it's not like
she was just giving out free samples.
But it's like you know my aura, whatever I was saying the right shit at the right time. I was pressing the right, in those games of the dialogue. You press that right dialogue, you got all that shit, and that shit opened up. You feel like that ego boost. That's what I like.
You got an ego, huh? You got a big ego.
Whoa.
Pause.
Got your big ego.
Pause.
Okay.
We need to let pause go, man. We need to let it go.
Super pause.
We need to let pause go. We're adults.
That was a pause, my brother.
You know what, Slick? We're going to the next topic. Okay, Harry Coochie is making a comeback. Listen to this man's rant and let me know what y'all think.
Can we bring back Harry Coochie? I don't want no PPP. Potpourri, perfume, pussy, you can have it. Greased up and shit, ain't got no motherfucking hair on it. I don't know where the hole at. Go down. Let's bring back that gremlin Coochie. Oh, Where the coochie hairs stay on your head all day. You can tell it to your friends, smell that. In the 8th grade, we know you digging them britches. You gotta look for the teachers and shit. I want hairy coochie. I'm a heathen. I want it to smell like you. I don't want it to smell like motherfucking Dove soap. I want it to smell like you. I love you. I want the... I want that. I want to be a gorilla in the coochie.
Hold on. Does he want hairy coochie or smelly coochie? I can't tell.
Nah, hairy coochie.
This nigga crazy.
That's funny.
So guys, is Harry Coochie making a comeback, guys? How y'all feeling about Harry Coochie? You still like the bald eagle? You like the strip? You like the jungle?
My Coochie can have a little bit of character. I'm not mad at it.
Facts.
It's a tad bit of character.
Nah, I'm good.
You want the
You want bald eagle?
Yeah, she keep it clean. I got a beard. She keep it clean. I got enough hair for both of us.
That's a fact though, because you feel me? You don't even know if you over here spitting out your hair or her hair.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you for your case. I don't know. I do like a little Andy strip is not too bad. Like a little.
No, this is well kept. I don't care what you got.
But you know what? But you know, if no, okay. Now if the coochie hair is on the lips, really like, all right, girl, cut that shit. Like if it's on top of the coochie, I like it. You feel me? Like you like one of them like.
You want a face? You want a flat top?
You know, like one of them toupee type coochies on top of the head. Like give me the toupee.
Nah.
Give me the fake out tape of coochie on top of the head. You feel me? Now, if you got coochie on the side of the lip, just wild, like, all right, sure. Let me get this. You feel me? Oh, y'all niggas not trying to pop me. Okay, let's get to I choose one.
B Diddy.
Oh, don't put that on my name.
Bro, son, leave that man alone, bro. He just a little freaky.
Boy, that boy is trying to get 100. Oh wait, speaking of that, did you see Anthony Mack with that white woman in London squeezing on that imaginary butt? Did you see that?
He's rubbing on her hip bone. I seen it.
The real Winter Soldier. I see you, Anthony Mackie. I see you. Get yourself a little poutine pie over there. That's Canadian. What's a British dish?
I don't know, nigga.
What's a British dish over there?
Fish and chips.
Oh yeah, I want no fish and chips.
You want no fish and chippy coochie. That's a little scary.
All right, let's get to our choose one. All right, this week's choose one. Would you rather start a podcast with your ex about your previous relationship or start a new business with a friend of me? Choose one.
A new business with a friend of me.
The podcast would be a rating grabber, but I think I'll start the business with the friend of me because y'all probably might balance. There's a reason y'all don't like each other. Y'all might either y'all too much alike or y'all too different. So y'all gonna balance each other out, make a successful business. So I'm not mad at the business.
You don't think a podcast with your ex, just talking about the ain't shit that y'all do.
That should be funny.
Might do y'all niggas could get signed for real. This might not go well. Niggas could go up for real.
Yeah, the rest of your life might not go well after that. You work with that bitch.
Oh yeah, y'all niggas are cuffed.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to deal with that.
Because I ain't gonna lie. As soon as you see the first episode, y'all have a little chemistry. Or y'all reminisce about the old days. Yeah, cut that shit.
like me, mine. It's over. Yeah, we gonna run that business.
Remember that time you got me that from the store? Like you really thought about me. I really like. Yeah, you remember this about some old shit?
She bring you back an old hoodie and shit, and you wear that shit home, nigga. It's over.
And then she was like, "Oh, we gotta take photos for our podcast." Yeah, these gonna fuck up. Yeah, child support on 3.
Child support on 3.
All right, I guess I'll start a business too because that would be bad to be with your ex talking about your previous relationship.
That's bad business right there, player.
Talks. What about you, man?
I'm starting a business with my friend of me.
You don't want to start with any of your exes? You feel me?
No, I'm good.
All your exes live in Texas like they no.
They might. I don't know. No, they might, bro. We don't talk about no exes in my house.
I respect because both of y'all got Haitian sisters and they crazy. All right, let us know what you choose. And let us know what you think about Anthony Mackie with that white woman. You feel me? Make sure you download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. And make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If any branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe everywhere because that helps out with the algorithm. I'm the voice of outside. B Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
And I'm Jamie Tox.
Boy Slick, y'all be great. We'll see y'all next week.
To Cal.
Bitches.
Just take the beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.